My groceries are so expensive under Biden. I'm voting for Trump because of the economy. People were complaining about their groceries nonstop during last year's election cycle. Well, guess what? Our groceries are about to get a lot more expensive, and if you're a Trump supporter, this is what you voted for. What if I told you this surge from your salad bowl to your coffee cup was the result of Trump's foolish tariff war? Wholesale vegetable prices shot up nearly 40%. Spike experts say that stems from a new tariff on imports. This could drive up your grocery store bill as well as your restaurant bill. Do you like steak and beef? Because guess what? It's about to get a lot more expensive too. In July, ground beef hit a record at $6.34 per pound, and steak is nearly $11.88 per pound. That's way more expensive than any time under Biden. Do you like coffee? Because brace yourself, it is also about to get a lot more expensive. Coffee prices have surged 12% since last year. Since then, the data shows a 14.5% price increase. Why? Because the Trump administration slashed coffee's duty-free status and slapped a 50% tariff on raw beans from Brazil, the US's largest supplier. The result, your coffee of choice is about to get a price hike. Let's zoom out for a second. These aren't isolated incidents. These tariffs are part of what's being called the most aggressive trade assault since the 1930s. Guess what followed that? Across the board, from fresh produce to cars, the average U.S. household is looking at $2,400 to $5,000 extra per year in groceries alone. Can you afford that? Core inflation, excluding food and energy, is still roaring at about 3%, even while gas and some items have eased a little bit. Tariffs are a big reason why the price relief isn't coming anytime soon. So let's be clear. Tariff proponents claim foreign countries are paying the costs, but that's not what's happening. Studies show that American households bear almost the entire burden. The CBO projects price hikes, lost income, and reduced GDP. Economists across the spectrum, 80% or more, agree tariffs hurt more than they help. So here's the harsh truth. Your weekly shopping trip is increasing, and it's the casualty of political theater. Gamble masquerading as policy. Tariffs wrapped in promises, protection, but delivering rising bills. Your produce, your beef, your morning coffee, all caught in the crosshairs. We will be paying the price. What scares me the most is that Trump is going to look you in the face and tell you that prices have never been better. He's going to tell us that the economy is going to be roaring. Anyone that disagrees with him, he's going to discount them, calling them an enemy of the state, enemy of America. What does that sound like to you? Does someone like that sound like a leader? Does someone like that sound like someone you want in charge?
This was $9 at Vallarta Market. That's 5 ounces of baby spinach and some wheat bread. How do you make America healthy again when it's $9 for baby spinach and wheat bread? That's what I want to know.
What the fuck? What the fuck? $17.49 for one can of coffee in America. This used to be $11.99 a month and a half ago. Yeah. Are we gonna go uncaffeinated in America? Because of what the fuck? What the fuck? $17.49 for one.
Egg prices are soaring. Last week, the average wholesale price for large white shell eggs reached $8 for a dozen. This is wholesale. Retail, it's higher than this. The previous all-time wholesale price was $5.46 back in December 2022. How much are eggs retail right now?
Right now, probably $11, $12, $13, $14. Which ones you want? Brown eggs, you want free-range eggs, etc., etc. But they're in the low teens right now.
I've never seen anything like that. Well, $14 for a dozen eggs.
They're killing the chickens.
Yeah.
And because of bird flu, right?
Because of bird flu. Now, let's ask the $64 trillion question. Is this another COVID crisis to greet President Trump?
Wow.
And we don't know that.
I'm getting anxiety already.
You just put your finger in it. Tell them.
January 25th.
Heard from one woman who even said that the same basket of groceries that she regularly buys has now effectively doubled. Take a listen.
I feel like the prices are ridiculous now. It's to the point where it's going to be harder for people to shop because the prices are just insane. Literally, yes, because last week I like literally for the same amount of stuff that I bought, I literally paid like maybe $30-40, and now it's like $75 for like 3 bags of groceries. It's like completely insane.
Breaking news, 2 MAGAs get fact-checked by the produce manager. This is great. This just happened just about 20 minutes ago. I was shopping in a grocery store here in the Fort Lauderdale area that's well known for its fresh produce. And as I was shopping for my items, I saw these 2 MAGAs. There were 2 guys in their 50s. Wearing their MAGA hats. And they were all crowing about how Trump was going to make America great again, and how Trump was going to bring down prices and cut inflation and all these type things. But then they were complaining in the store about the prices of the fresh produce. And so I guess one of the managers, or the fresh produce manager, somebody walked by. And so one of the MAGAs says to the manager in the store that they can't wait until January 20th, when Trump is going to lower the prices on goods because he all of a sudden becomes president. They think he magically can do it.
Look at that, since Liberation Day. The only thing that's been liberated are those prices. Hey, unbridled capitalism is here. Liberation Day has come and gone, and look at that inflation. Just well done overall. Grocery and gas prices jump. Snaps. That's amazing. Amazing. Good work. Just clock it. Just clock it. Prices rose 0.4% between July and August compared to a 0.2 increase the previous month. Prices for groceries jumped 0.6%, while gas prices rose 1.9%. This is just too much winning. But hey, when you can afford $200,000 dinners, that's nothing. When you have, 27 homes, that is nothing. You're not worried about grocery prices. I know that's why he was elected, even though he's bankrupted 6 businesses, failed in his first term. Hey, greatness is here. Accept it.
Americans are seeing grocery and household bills climb even after promises of relief by President Trump. Trump campaigned hard on lowering prices, but more than 6 months into his second term, costs of food, vehicles, and daily essentials just keep rising. Online, people vent frustration over everything from pricing McDonald's hash browns to skyrocketing soda costs. Even with inflation stabilizing at 2.7%, prices for basics like chicken, ground beef, and orange juice are up compared to last year. Egg prices are still averaging 64 cents more per dozen. Experts say the president's recent tariffs on imports are putting additional pressure on your bank account. Projections suggest the average family could see costs rise by as much as $2,500 a year. Tensions in Washington are growing. The Federal Reserve insists lowering interest rates, worrying inflation could flare up again. Meanwhile, public approval for Trump's economic policies is sliding, with new polls showing less than 40% support him.
Well, here's another report from the grocery store. And it's a good thing I have these filters, because pretty soon I won't be able to afford to buy makeup. But the groceries are not getting cheaper. They are getting so much more expensive. And the tariffs have been deemed unconstitutional. Why? And right away he says, oh no, the tariffs stay. Just breaks the law. He's lawless. He's a fraud. He's lawless. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care that you can't afford groceries. I'm fighting back like a lion. I'm not taking this, excuse the terrible pun, lying down. And things are not getting better. And he broke all his promises to you. He's a liar.
Okay, I just got done with Walmart. If you saw my video just a little bit ago about how much I spent for just 29 items. I had to use my credit card because I couldn't afford it. I'm a single mom. Come on, people. Trump, everybody, lower the grocery bills. We gotta eat. We gotta feed our kids. Come on, really take this seriously. Trump, the administration, anybody listening, please lower the grocery bills. We can hardly afford this stuff anymore. Thank you and bye. This is my rant for the day of Saturday. Bye, guys.
Breaking news. 2 MAGAs get fact-checked by the produce manager. This is great. This just happened just about 20 minutes ago. I was shopping in a grocery store here in the Fort Lauderdale area that's well known for its fresh produce. And as I was shopping for my items, I saw these 2 MAGAs. There were 2 guys in their 50s. I'm wearing their MAGA hats. And they were all crowing about how Trump was going to make America great again and how Trump was going to bring down prices and cut inflation and all these type things. But then they were complaining in the store about the prices of the fresh produce. And so I guess one of the managers or the fresh produce manager, somebody walked by. And so one of the MAGAs says to the manager in the store that they can't wait until January 20th when Trump is going to lower the prices on goods because he all of a sudden becomes president. They think he magically can do this, just like Biden was the one who caused all the prices to go up just because he happened to be president. Complete untrue, but that's another story. And so the guy kind of looked at him and said, "Sir, what do you mean?"